Have you ever had an unexpected expense mess up your budget? I've been there, like when I had to pay for car repairs while managing student loans. That's when sinking fund examples saved me. Think of car repairs, holiday gifts, or a new phone. Without sinking funds, where will you get money to pay for such expenses? You may opt for personal loans or credit cards. But why not use sinking fund examples to help you stay prepared and avoid debt? Keep watching if you want a simple way to manage your finances and feel more in control of your money. A sinking fund is a smart way to plan for big, irregular expenses without getting caught off guard. No more relying on credit cards or loans for car repairs or annual insurance premiums. I offset these costs by setting aside small monthly amounts. This method prevents financial stress and helps you manage your budget more effectively. I look closely at what I need to save for. It could be anything from a home project to a big vacation, or even less apparent expenses like annual fees. I determined how much each goal would cost and when I'd need the money. I then broke that total into smaller, manageable monthly or weekly contributions. I recommend not sticking with one account. Some people, myself included, prefer separate accounts for different goals. It makes things easier to track. No one wants to be caught off guard by a leaky roof or busted water heater. Most experts recommend putting aside about 1 to 4% of your home's value yearly for home maintenance costs. That's between $1,000 and $4,000 annually for a home valued at $400,000. For things like larger home repairs, many professionals recommend a similar annual savings strategy. Cars are notorious for unexpected and often expensive repairs. While unexpected car repairs can certainly disrupt your budget, they're predictable enough to use a sinking fund. If you put aside $50 each month, you can prepare when the inevitable check engine light comes on. With car repairs averaging over $500 and car maintenance becoming increasingly costly, why not plan with this type of sinking fund? The holidays can get expensive, right? I can spread the cost of gifts over time with a sinking fund. As a result, I can avoid last-minute panic shopping that could drain my bank account. You might want to consider the following to financially prepare for the holiday season. Set a budget. Setting a budget is vital in any aspect of finances. Ask yourself, how much do I want to spend on holiday gifts? If it'll be around $700, start saving 7 months ahead. That's just $100 monthly. Save a little at a time. Break your total by the months or weeks left until the holidays. Choose the right account. You can save in a separate savings account or use labeled envelopes to keep track. Planning a vacation can be exciting, but paying for it all at once can be stressful. A sinking fund lets you save for your trip little by little, so you're financially ready when it's time to go. Start by estimating the total cost of your vacation, including flights, accommodations, food, and any extra spending money. Once you know the amount, break it down into manageable savings goals. If your trip costs $3,000 and you have 12 months to save, setting aside $250 a month makes the goal achievable without overwhelming your budget. One of the most helpful sinking fund examples is setting aside money for these occasions throughout the year. Start by listing all the celebrations you expect next year. These events could include birthdays, anniversaries, holidays, or any other event requiring gifts, decorations, or travel. Now estimate the total cost for each celebration, then divide the total by the number of months left until the event. By saving a small amount each month, you can easily cover these expenses when they arise. As the saying goes, work hard, but play harder, as this is also a way to take care of yourself. However, some of our hobbies may be costly. That's why one of the most effective sinking fund examples is saving for your favorite activities. You can use that money to attend concerts, take up a new hobby, or treat yourself to a night out. Setting aside a little cash monthly allows you to enjoy entertainment without overspending. Whether you're a lifelong learner or want to enhance your skills for your career, a sinking fund helps you pursue these goals without financial stress. Begin by identifying what types of learning resources you plan to invest in. This could be professional courses, workshops, or even a library of books. Calculate these costs over time and break them into monthly savings goals. Would you take a professional development course for $800 over the next year? Saving $50 a month into your sinking fund makes that goal much more attainable. Winter clothes, summer travel gear, holiday decorations, you name it. A dedicated sinking fund ensures you're financially ready when the seasons change. The best way I prepare for such expenses is by listing what I typically have throughout the year. Once I estimate my needs every season, I know how much to save. New technology is exciting, but it can be costly. That's why no matter how much I want to buy new ones, I ensure that I save for it for months before doing so. This expense includes upgrading my smartphone, buying a new laptop, or investing in other tech. It's how I ensure I can make these purchases without debt. I know the emotional and financial hardships one can experience when a loved one gets sick. When my granny passed away from cancer, the emotional toll was overwhelming, and the mounting medical bills only made it worse. That's why I realized that having a sinking fund specifically for healthcare is vital. But how much should you prepare for it? These days, I estimate my yearly medical costs, including health insurance premiums, co-pays, medications, and any planned treatments like surgeries or dental work. Since I can't predict when I'll get sick, I divide the total by 12 to set a manageable monthly savings goal for this sinking fund. Even if I don't need medical care that year, I feel relieved knowing the fund is there, ready for future health expenses. No one enjoys a huge credit card bill after a major purchase or an unexpected car repair. Small, consistent savings add up, and eventually those expenses that once stressed you out become manageable. Instead of getting caught in a never-ending cycle of, "I'll save next month," why not try a sinking fund instead? Take those significant, less frequent expenses, set a savings goal, and begin making regular contributions. If you sometimes struggle to control your spending, sinking funds can help with this too. Using sinking funds teaches you discipline and organization. You learn to track upcoming expenses, like vacations, car repairs, or even holiday shopping, and save gradually for each. This helps you develop the habit of budgeting and saving, improving your overall financial stability. A sinking fund is intended for planned expenses, while your emergency fund acts as a safety net for unforeseen circumstances or financial surprises. Thus, you ensure that your emergency fund is reserved for true emergencies. This approach keeps your finances organized and helps prevent unnecessary stress when unexpected events happen. If your budget is already tight, don't try to save unrealistic amounts. Remember, sinking funds work best with those tiny, consistent contributions that build over time. Be mindful that incorporating sinking funds into your budgeting requires planning. Dedicated monthly savings need to fit into your larger financial plan. Whether using a budgeting spreadsheet or simple notes, be diligent in keeping a record of what you've saved toward your larger goals. It's always so motivating to see those totals growing. A sinking fund is any dedicated savings for irregular expenses that aren't part of your typical monthly budget. If you estimate it will cost $5,400 in total, that's $300 per month you need to set aside. Your savings horizon and your targeted saving total are factors for determining that $300 monthly contribution. It's truly up to you to decide the savings total. Once you pick a category, estimate the cost of that future purchase. That's how much your sinking fund will need to be. Sinking fund have helped me stay financially prepared for upcoming expenses, reduce debt, and maintain my emergency fund. Having this in your monthly budget may also do wonders for your personal finances. Have you tried any of the sinking fund tips? Which sinking fund are you most excited to try? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section. If you'd like to learn more about financial management, be sure to watch the next video. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. For more financial tips and advice, visit timeformoreinmetime.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.